Thank you for that. Woo. Hello, everyone, and good evening. Thank you to the class of 2024, teachers, parents, and family who have made these past 4 years everything that they have been. It is an honor to reflect and reminisce about my time at Paideia and the time of our entire class. First, I have a bone to pick with Paul. Yeah. Now, he used to be the head of school, and I was in his Modern America class. On the day that we received our first test back, I was really nervous. I got an 89, and so I began to look through my answers to see what I did wrong. Now, there was one question that Paul marked incorrectly, but I knew I got it right, and I deserved that credit. So I walked up to him to help him fix his mistake, and immediately I was greeted with an eye roll. That was not a good sign, and he did not share my same opinion. So the next day, I was a little late to class, and my classmate Normalik whispered in my ear and said, "Paul wants to meet with me, you, and Ava Arapali." I was terrified. So later that day, we went into his office, but I made sure I was ready for battle. After settling in his office, Paul blurted out, "You are all bright and will do well. You just gotta relax." Of course, he said that in a Boston accent, though. He went on and on about our grades and how we cared too much about them. He told us we would all graduate just fine and attend excellent schools. Now, none of us doubted that, but we were protective. Guys, come on. Nora's going to Emory, like. Now, none of us doubted that because we were protective of our grades, just as most Paideia students are. But then Paul said something I will never forget. He said, "You don't want to be one of those girls." Now, that sounded pretty sexist to me. So I asked him to repeat himself. He did. And once again, he said, "You don't want to be one of those girls." And as I left his office, those words puzzled me because I did not see myself as one of those girls, nor did I know what he was talking about. Now, when writing this speech, I asked him, "Don't you think that's a sexist thing for a head of school to say?" He admitted it was. By one of those girls, Paul explained that he meant those of us obsessed with perfectionism. But didn't Paul know that Paideia installed individuality in us all? And as he always said in class, every kid thinks that they're their own snowflake. I knew I was my own snowflake. Thinking of oneself as a snowflake helps counter the societal expectations and stereotypes that surround so many of us. Stereotypes of gender, race, background, family, and activities. It helps us embrace our authentic selves. Authentic selves, a cliche at Paideia, however, it allows us to pursue our interests. Take me, for instance. I'm a girl, a Black girl, who perhaps culturally needs to work harder and longer than my friends with paler skin. Some people think I should be calm, quiet, and delicate, but I didn't get that memo. I should be ladylike and never mean or too bossy, and I could go on and quote America Ferrera from the Barbie movie, but I won't today. Paideia has taught me to avoid predefined roles and shined a light on the possibilities and capabilities that I could possess. Throughout high school, teachers and peers have helped shape my character, fostered my academic confidence, and unveiled my passions. Paideia's engaging and open environment has given me knowledge, greater self-assurance, and opportunity for leadership. Whether it was the admissions officers who gave me the time of day to hear about my new idea to start a club that would give tours to new prospective students, or the writing center, i.e. Marianne, helping me write my Barrington essay, which as we all know is incredibly hard. I have not only grown in academics, but just as importantly, I have become more comfortable with my passions, talents, and life experiences in a community of love and kindness. Paideia has taught me a sense of humor too. This school is funny. The teachers are funny, the new head of school, the one with the tattoos, funny. Some Monday morning meetings are funny, depending on which poor baseball freshman has to make that announcement. Or who said what inappropriate thing about that cute light-skinned crossing guard. I said some stuff, guys, it's okay. And even Paul can be funny. He made me add that one. I mean, if you like old white dad jokes, I don't, so let's move on. Paideia's supportive environment fosters self-discovery and growth. Through open dialogue, encouragement from peers and mentors, and diverse opportunities, Paideia becomes more than just a school. It becomes a nurturing space for exploration and development. Take my freshman year, for example. I wrote an English essay about COVID and its profound impact on my family and classmates. It was John Caputi who encouraged me to share it with the Paideia community by submitting it to the school's forum. His encouragement empowered me to share my thoughts. That one essay was the stepping stool of me sharing my leadership skills, passions, and thoughts to our entire community. In many ways, Paideia lives up to the statement in the brochure, the one that goes, Paideia is a place you want to go to in the morning and a place you are somewhat reluctant to leave at the end of the day. And it has been that way for so many of us. In just 4 years, Paideia has become a home, a place I feel supported, loved, and inspired. And no one likes leaving home. Our Paideia journey will undoubtedly shape who we are in the future. However, our lives just started, and we still have so much more time to figure out who we are. So Paul, wherever you are, I think you're over there, while I deeply respect your accomplishments and the university you went to, Harvard, however you say it, and your above average intelligence, you are wrong. Even intelligent people can sometimes miss the mark, and you did. I am not, nor was I ever in danger of being one of those girls obsessed with perfectionism. I am committed to figuring out the kind of snowflake I am, and each of us is. It's our class's resilience, ambition, and willingness to embrace the potential that defines us, not the stereotypes. Tonight, we celebrate the depths of our experiences in this school and the opportunity that awaits us all. We know our school and family are proud of us, but we should also be proud of the mark that we've left on our community. With our talents, passions, and perspectives, our collective tapestry. Remember, we are each more than one of those girls, and Paideia has shown us that. Thank you.